Wisconsin, Miami property boss. Welcome to the moment of truth. Today I want to talk to you about finding a good deal, because a lot of times there's a lot of people out there trying to sell you bullshit. They're all wholesalers, and what happens is they're not connected to the deal. So what that means is that you're actually talking to someone who's talking to someone who may be talking to someone who may be talking to somebody else. And so if you don't know where you stand with that, you have to be very careful in the deal. And so for me, look, you got to be very careful. Very, very careful, because there's a lot of people out there going to sell you a dream, because that's what they're taught to do. And these little YouTube classes, oh, pretend you have a buyer, pretend you're the seller. And so they'll bullshit you, okay? And so first thing you want to do, man, is when you're negotiating or when you're talking to someone, when you're trying to find a deal, you got to make sure that the person that you're talking to is the real deal. And so he's a real buyer or he's a real seller. I know that a lot of times people want to get paid, and so what they do is they bypass their common sense, and they just start to show all the information of a property or give away the house. And with that being said, you got to get paid, man. And so look, for me, experience is great, information is awesome. You want to get out there and learn on your own, cool, but I'm telling you how to do this shit so you don't have to go through the same thing that I've gone through. Make sure the motherfucker you're talking to is the real deal. If not, you're talking to somebody else who doesn't know shit or trying to get money from you. So I've seen it happen. I've seen it all happen. I saw somebody put down earnest money on a property that didn't belong to the guy. They didn't even do the due diligence. They wanted the shit so bad. They didn't do the due diligence, and they lost $5,000. Well, I don't know about you, man. I can do a lot with $5,000. So now, how do you find a good deal? For me, the real, getting out there and doing it yourself. Man, there's nothing that's gonna beat hard work. And when I say hard work, it ain't really hard work, because you're not climbing roofs and shit, man, or you're not getting out there doing asphalt and in Phoenix, Arizona. So think about it. Hard work. What does that mean? Talking to people, working it out, trying to figure out properties maybe in your neighborhood or other neighborhoods, or anywhere that you can get your hands on, or family members or friends that can help you in that position. You got to use all your resources available to you, because if you don't, man, the internet's crazy. It's got everything out there, but guess what? Everyone else has that same information that you do. And if they've got more money, then they have more boots on the ground than you do. So how are you going to beat that if you're not going to get out there and do this shit yourself? So if you want to go out there and sign up for all these foreclosure programs and foreclosure websites and not do shit with it, cool. Good for you, all right? I got nothing against that. Beautiful. But I'm saying if you want to get paid, you want to find a good deal, you got to get out there and do this shit yourself. There's people out there, yes, they're having trouble. Don't get me wrong. You can get paid in real estate when you're working with foreclosures, but then you have to be very careful with each deal you work on, and you have to treat everyone humane and not like a number, not like cattle. You have to talk to them, and sometimes you don't get shit out of it. So for me, that's not my route. But if that's your route, cool. That's good. But you want to go like, I said this before, death. When people die, people want to sell real fast, and so you're able to step in with cash. You can take advantage of a lot of situations. Look for city problem properties. Those are properties that the owner just doesn't give a shit. Maybe he lives out of town. Maybe there's a divorce impending. You never know why people want to get out, but you have to look for properties, broken windows. Don't be afraid to spend money to get good deals, but again, don't do the same route that everyone else is doing. Knock on doors. Don't be afraid to talk to people. What are they going to say? Hey, get the fuck out of here. So what? You try. Go to the next one. Because eventually you're going to get yes, I do need help. And guess what? You're going to help someone at the same time, and you're going to get paid. You're going to find a great deal. So for me, stay in a game. Don't go out there and get ahead of yourself and try to spend too much money on internet shit if you're not going to be the person who's going to go there. Because think about it. If you're going to get a good deal, you have to be a real person. So that means you have to be personable. It means you have to contact this person and let them feel who you are, that you're there to help them and help yourself at the same time. Don't bullshit no one, because you'll never get no more bullshit. You may get one good deal, but as I always tell people, karma is 100% guaranteed, so don't fuck with it. Take care of people, God's people, and God takes care of you, man. Simple as that. Works for me, it'll work for you. Just make your money, but be careful in the same time. Don't take advantage of no one, because you're going to find a lot of situations that you have the ability to take advantage of someone, but that's God's way of testing you. I'm sorry, if you're not spiritual, that's society's way of testing you. That is karma's way of testing you. And with that being said, it comes back. I've had it happen, I know. And so please, one, make sure that it's the real owner of the property like we talked about, okay? If you don't know if it's the real owner, you've got to do your research, title company, pay the money, pay the $100, $200 to make sure that's the real deal. You're better off. Number two, go to the property, meet with the owner, take a walkthrough. If you're buying out of the state, you have to send somebody there. You got to see the property. You have to have somebody there, boot on the ground, okay? You got to do that. Without knowing what you're buying, you're just buying a fantasy. So those are the things that you're going to have to do. And for me, the best way, again, I'm going to go over this moment of truth. The best way for me to tell you is get your ass out there. You know, take the kids with you. You know, and I know a lot of women out there that are in the real estate game. You know, they have kids. Take your kids with you. Make it fun. You know, have them look for windows while you drive. Look for broken windows. Look for dirty windows. Look for grass that isn't cut. Look for snow that isn't cleaned up. Look for those kind of opportunities. Those are the ones that are going to give you the best opportunity versus trying to compete with everybody else doing the same thing. You know, the internet's here. Everybody's on the internet now. 10 years ago, you could have cleaned house, but now everybody's online. Everybody and their mama and grandmamas too. So, one more truth. My name is Malico Watson, Miami Property Boss. Listen, if you don't know who I am all about investment real estate. Please subscribe below if you know somebody looking to get in the game, wants to improve their game, or just wants to know what's going on out there and don't really have the capacity or the resources to make good decisions in investing in real estate. I'm here for you. All right? Again, Malico Watson, Miami Property Boss, and we're going to see you on the next one.